Here we are back for part 13 of Let's Play Deadly Creatures. As I was saying before, and I was cut off because of the ending of the segment, what happens with these two, the tarantula and the scorpion, is they seem to be going towards like the main houses or bases of individual creatures. As you've seen, we've already gone through like the tarantula hawk area. Now we're in like a giant place full of lizards. And yeah, it's just kind of awkward that they seem to be saying, hey, let's go right through enemy territory of things that's going to try to kill us. Best strategy for lizards, as you can probably see, is jump attack, which is really the best strategy for almost anything, but especially the lizards because of how fast they are and they can get behind you really quickly, and since the jump attack homes in, it doesn't help them very often. The good thing about the feed attack that you have is you only have to use it for a short period of time. If you use it and get knocked back, it will still kill them. I just don't know if you get all your health back. So like I mentioned, lizards are pretty tough opponents because they can like quickly get behind you and they can also block, which is a bit of a dip. Like, it's kind of annoying, but you know, you'll eventually find a really good strategy for taking care of them. I could probably hit C and use like my web attack on them to like stun them or something, but I don't know why I never use that. I assume it's useful. As you saw there, you can't always feed on an enemy. Sometimes you try to attack them and feed on them and they'll knock you off, so you can't always like one hit KO once they're on the ground. But I did get a new move from killing the lizards, because apparently if you're a scorpion or spider, if you eat another creature you'll gain their abilities. Oddly enough, the power is to crawl on ceilings, which I'm somewhat surprised the tarantula didn't already have, but yeah, sure. I don't remember. Well, obviously they wouldn't have had sections where you can crawl on the ceiling before this, because there's really no chance for backtracking in this game, since once you beat a chapter you can't go back. Loading screens. I'm not sure if I prefer that they have loading screens compared to like separated sections or not. I guess it is better, but then you hit a loading screen and you're just like, oh. Actually, yeah, it is a lot better. I don't know why I bothered saying that. Of course it's better. I mean, is that a dinosaur? Are we going into dinosaur territory? They look like dinosaurs, but that doesn't make any sense. Ah, they're thorns. Oddly shaped like dinosaurs. Well, that's weird. Oh, is this our boss? Ooh, a horny toad. That's pretty cool. It's not as big as the other bosses, but I don't know. It blocks and does not get hit by that very well. Once it's like that, there's really not a lot you can do. If you jump attack when it's running, or if you attack it while it's like running or moving, you will get hurt. You have to hit it before it starts moving or something like that. I thought I was pretty much screwed when that happened, but I wasn't, surprisingly. As you can see, it doesn't fall on its back, because if you could make a boss fall on its back, that would be pretty sad, since you can just eat it. I figured that after I saw it like fling back like that the plan was to make it fall on its back, but it turns out that that's not the point. This is the first boss with a ranged attack, and as you can see, it doesn't give you a lot of space in between in between the attacks there. If you get hit by one of them, you pretty much get hit by them all, unless you jump. If you try to move, you don't move quick enough, but if you jump, then you'll get out of the way in time. That time the web worked, but it's not something that you can rely on. And it died. That gave us 200 points, so it's the first boss this far that has actually died, since both the snake and the Gila monster have survived. Anyway, that little gold amount of flies right there is the end of this level. After I get this grub, I will be ending part 13, and I will see you guys in part 14.